Hi there and welcome back to my channel. It's Carol here and I'm back with another What I Eat in a Day video. Well, I have been not really around on YouTube lately because I've been having so much fun with friends and family. I took my twin sons to a snowboarding trip in Tahoe and that was just amazing. They've had like 24 feet of snow this season, probably more than that, but it was over 600 inches and it was just a winter wonderland. It was so beautiful. We had so much fun on the slopes every day and sitting in the hot tub at night, and they brought one of their friends that is from Maui that's never seen snow before, and he is a surfer though, so he picked up snowboarding right away and he had a great time. So that was so much fun. And then as soon as we got back, a couple days later, my brother and his family came from Chicago to visit me. My late husband's mother and sister came over from Kauai to stay with me. And so it was my birthday. My 51st birthday was on Friday. So it was so nice having so much family here and friends and just being surrounded by loved ones. It made it so much easier. And I just am so blessed to have the most supportive and amazing family and friends to rely on in these difficult times, because, you know, my first birthday without my husband in 33 years, it was, you know, it was an emotional time for sure. And so it was just nice to have family here to help me cry and to help me laugh and to help me just blow off some steam. And I got way too much sun. We spent lots of time at the beach and in the pool and in the hot tub, and it was just so much fun. But my brother and his family are leaving today to go back to Chicago. But before they go, we're going to have a brunch at one of my favorite restaurants in town here. It's called 62 Market. And we're gonna have some brunch there. I'm all sweaty because I went to CrossFit this morning. I have not been working out very much. I went for like a short run. I did a lot of skiing in Tahoe. I went for a short run. I've been to CrossFit been to CrossFit 3 times in the 3 days that I had between trips. And so it was good to get back today, and we ran a 400 and then we rode 1,000 meters. So whew, I was hot. It's getting warm here in Hawaii. It's starting to feel like summer, which I love. And I'm just excited to have a nice last brunch with my brother and his family before they go off to Chicago. It's been so nice having them here. And I'm going to definitely go through withdrawals when everyone leaves. One funny thing that happened is we decided to rent e-bikes to go up to my husband's resting place. I placed his ashes on top of a mountain. It's one of our favorite camping spots. It's kind of a secret little spot up in the forest where we have been camping for, 30 years. Him and I, and also when we had our boys, we would go up there and camp all the time, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful spot in the mountains that we've loved. It's near and dear to our hearts. So I put some of his ashes up there, and his mom and sister really wanted to go visit him when they were here. It's about an hour hike straight uphill though. His mother has arthritis in her knees, and my mom, we were worried that they wouldn't be able to make it up the hill. We knew they wouldn't. It's all paved all the way up though, so my sister-in-law had the genius idea of renting e-bikes to get us up there. And it sounded like a good idea, although, our moms haven't been on a bike in many, many years, and it didn't go well. My mom fell right away. As soon as she got on the bike, she just tipped over and fell into the gravel. And we were like, oh, okay. She's like, I got it. I just had to adjust my seat and whatever. And then she got on the bike again, and she ran right off the road into the ditch and rolled over. And at that point, I was like, this is not a good idea. Call the guy and abort mission. But she was so determined. She's so stubborn, just like me. And she kept going, and she wanted to keep going. She really didn't want to disappoint everyone. You know how it is. She wanted to get up there. So, not less than 50 feet later, she pulled the throttle and turned sideways and went straight up an embankment and flipped over backwards randomly. I don't know. It was just a really bad idea. And she broke her arm, she broke her shoulder, top of her humerus in several places. So she's in a sling now, and her arm is all black and blue, and she can't drive. And so I do have a project for the next few weeks to take care of my mom, and I'm just so happy that I'm able to do that. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. I'm gonna go in and gather my mom and wait for my brother guys to get here, and then we're gonna go have some brunch, and I'll show you what I eat. So they had this really delicious taro burger. I already ate the top bun. I gave the French fries to my nephews. Okay, so I'm back. All right, I am back from our delicious lunch. That was so good. I showed you a little clip of the taro burger that I got, and it's completely vegan, and it's on a taro bun also. And it had like a half of avocado on it, and grilled mushrooms and sunflower sprouts and lettuce and tomato, and it's just so good. It doesn't even need any sauce or dressing on it. I usually just divide the avocado between the both halves and eat it open faced like that. So good and so filling. And I took the French fries and gave them to my nephews because I had like 2 or 3 of them. They're really crispy and good, but the burger is so filling. Plus I had some black coffee with it. So that was delicious. And I got to say goodbye to everybody that was sad, but it was just so nice having them here, and I miss them already. I came home last night. We went out to dinner last night, and I came home to a CSA box. My brother got me for Christmas a subscription to a CSA delivery, which is community supported agriculture, locally grown organic veggies, every other Wednesday for 3 months. That was the gift that he got me. And when I was in Tahoe, he had it suspended until I returned, and I got probably my last box last night. And so I wanted to show you what I got. They have the most beautiful produce. I got this beautiful head of butter lettuce, and I got a big bag of kale. And this one also has some little romaines in it. It has 3 heads of romaine. So that is awesome. I'm excited to have some salads. I've been eating kind of a lot of junk, you know, and another big bag of kale. So lots of kale. I've been eating, you know, a little bit more junk and drinking a little bit more wine than I usually do in the past month, because I've just been vacationing and visiting with friends and going out to dinner and, you know, all the things. So I'm excited to get back on track and start making some healthy food. I got a bag of green beans. Love these. I just put these in the air fryer and eat this as a snack. This is like a snack for me. And I got 4 big cucumbers. These big fat cucumbers are not my favorite. I tend to pull the seeds out. I don't really like the insides of the big cucumbers, but the outsides are okay. I got a big papaya. These are sunrise papayas. They're so amazing. They're the sweetest, most delicious. And my friend was telling me that she takes the seeds out of the papaya, out of the center, and like crushes them with a mortar and pestle, although I'll probably just use my Vitamix. And she makes like a paste out of that and puts it on her face. And she said that that's like the best face mask. So I'm gonna try that. And I got 2 big jalapenos. Love those. They're not really that spicy. I just throw them in my dressing in the blender, and it just gives it a little bit of a heat. I got lots of weird looking citrus. They're all local oranges. They're kind of funky looking, but they're super sweet and delicious and so juicy. I got a lot more citrus. I got, what is this? 4 limes and a massive lemon and 3 funny looking avocados. But I love avocados. I got 4 beets. These I'm gonna roast up. They're so good. And look at all this ginger and turmeric I have. This is like an insane amount of ginger and turmeric. So a lot of it is from my last CSA box. I've just threw it in the drawer in the fridge. So I don't know what to do with all this. I'm not really the best at cooking with ginger and turmeric. I just kind of, the last thing I made with this was I put it in the juicer and made wellness shots. So I might do that again if I get some time, because it's pretty time consuming to juice all this stuff. But it is super potent, the ginger and turmeric alone. So if I put some of these local oranges in there too, it makes kind of a nice drink. It's tolerable. So that's my plan for those. So that is my CSA box. I am still really full from lunch. I mean, it's only noon. Yeah, it's 12:15. But I am excited about prepping a healthy dinner tonight. I haven't been cooking at home much. I did make my veggie lasagna for my brother and family. And we had like roasted veggies and asparagus and things like that one night, tofu. And we put some things on the grill. One night we had a veggie pasta. So we did some cooking at their condo. They had a beautiful condo with a really nice pools and hot tub. So we spent a lot of time there. But I'm excited to get back on track with cooking healthy food and showing you guys what I'm eating. All right, so I will catch up with you guys when it's time for some dinner. Okay, here's a little update. It is 3:30. I've just been doing laundry and trying to get my house cleaned up after all the visitors I've had. And I am just having the leftover salad that we made 2 nights ago at my brother's condo. I made the lentil lasagna and a salad, and it's delicious. It has a really good dressing on it, a balsamic dressing that I made. I was just feeling kind of snacky, so I thought I would have this. I'm probably also gonna have the leftover lentil lasagna for dinner because it's 3:30 and I'm pretty tired today. I've been just go nonstop. And after that killer workout this morning, I'm like, I could just sit down and chill for a minute. So I think I'm gonna eat this and relax, go through some mail, which I've been neglecting. I still have all this ginger and turmeric I left out. I would like to get that juice today. We'll see how much I can get accomplished, but I just thought I would check in with my salad, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, so I ate the salad. I also ate almost a whole English cucumber that I cut up with some garlic salt and some marinated olives that I had. So I am pretty full now from veggies. I know that won't last very long, but I am feeling energized and motivated to make some wellness shots. So I'm gonna cut up all this ginger and turmeric. I also have a massive local lemon and three oranges. And I'm gonna see how much sweetness I need to make this palatable. It's gonna be a shot, so it's gonna be spicy, it's gonna be potent, but I want to be able to get it down. So I have washed all this already. I don't know how aggressive I'm gonna get with peeling it. We'll see. Last time I just peeled off like the woody parts and put the rest in my juicer, and it worked out pretty well. Okay, let's see, where am I? All right, so this is why I save random little jars. I feel so validated. If you're a jar hoarder like me, wellness shots. Should we take a sip? Here. Cheers. Whew. It's good. It's doable. It's very potent. It's very strong. It has kind of a mellow aftertaste. I barely taste the orange. Whew. It's good. Burns my throat. Tastes really healthy. But anyway, it's good. So I am set for a couple days. I'm just gonna clean this up and start doing some more laundry. I took a shower and it's time for me to eat. It's like 6 o'clock. I have some leftover lentil lasagna that I made for my family when they were visiting. And I probably eat about half of this. This is quite a big container. And I don't feel like making a salad. I would like to eat a salad, but I don't feel like making it. I'm pretty tired today. So I have a bunch of asparagus I'm gonna pop in the air fryer. It is not just my turn to eat, but also the kitty cats. I have Harry Styles, Butter, Franklin. That's the neighbor's dogs. Okay, so asparagus, I just snap the ends off. I put it in the air fryer basket and then put it in the sink so that it doesn't sprinkle everywhere, and I just pop that in the air fryer. Okay, kitties are eating, and I have my asparagus in the air fryer. I am just having the rest of that cucumber with some rainbow tomatoes with salt and pepper on them while I'm waiting for my food to heat up, and just trying to get as many veggies in as I can. I also have a lot of tomatoes to eat. I'll show you. I have the 2 that I got in my CSA box, and I have some cherry tomatoes that I bought. Plus, these also came in my box, and they're just some rainbow tomatoes that I washed, and just trying to eat as many tomatoes as I can, and they're absolutely delicious, so yay. Okay, so I ate the lasagna that was super delicious and the salad, and I'm not super hungry, but I do have my air fried asparagus, and I am just going to put a little of this spicy brown mustard on it. Let me know if you do that in the comments as well. I just love everything with mustard, so I'm gonna eat this, and this is definitely gonna be it for me tonight, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.